reflecting really bad behind us.
There we go. All right, here we are, Damien's Den. This is the second interview of the day. You don't need to see me. That's why I'm on radio, because that's what I got a face for. But right now, we have the band Scarlet Revolt. Can't miss it. That's why they put it on. That's why they put it on her. So, where are you guys from?
Charleston, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Huntington, Charleston area.
That's right, man.
And all of you guys are from West Virginia? Wow.
Yep.
You guys travel kind of far here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
We come out of Indy last night and
Did
coming
you?
up here tonight.
Yeah.
What, are you guys touring right now? Is that what
Yeah.
where are you guys heading after this?
Actually, we're going back home now.
Oh, are you? This is it,
We'll be in
huh?
Chattanooga, Tennessee next week. Then we've got some runs scheduled in Memphis, Nashville, Lexington, going south a little bit. And
Okay.
Yeah.
coming back and some festivals in October around our region, and then trying to kind of wrap things up around the end of November. Start looking for some new songs for recording the next album.
Okay.
When winter hits in our area, things die down.
Yeah. I love winter because
Yeah.
that's
Kind
even
of
our
catch
day.
up, song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Give you a chance to.
How long y'all been together?
This is complicated.
Yeah.
The four of us have been working together for about a year because CJ came on board last year.
Okay.
Prior to that, Eve joined us in 2014.
Okay.
But X and I have been, we've been in this incarnation since 2012.
Okay.
But prior to that, we started working together in the 9th grade in high school.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So we've been off and on for a minute.
A minute, yeah. Well, I don't know if you heard earlier, I said my first concert was in '84, autograph open for Motley Crue.
Very cool.
So
Very cool.
yeah, and because they were talking about Metallica, and I'd seen Metallica open up for
Right.
Ozzy in '86.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Big
yeah,
tour.
it would, yeah.
We like to think of ourselves as veteran musicians.
Veteran,
Which
yeah.
is a very genteel way.
We're veteran music. Yeah. I like that. I like that better than classic. So when you came on board just a year ago, how did you get involved?
Well, I've been playing for 3 years in a different band based out of Huntington called Of the Dell, and me and her have been in a blues group too.
Okay.
And
Shadow Shaker Band.
yeah, and she picked me up for practice one night, and just out of the blue was like, "Hey, my other band is looking for another drummer. Would you be interested in listening to some songs, trying out?" I'm just like, "All right,
Yeah.
no, I'll do it."
Such conviction and commitment.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I listened to the songs, and I went over and played them for these guys, and it escalated from there.
Yeah, just kind of you picked him up and
Yeah.
So did you interview anybody else, or was that he came in and said, "Oh,
We had a couple. We had probably 2 or 3 others.
Yeah, we
that,
had a
you know.
few. Yeah.
But
Okay.
when CJ came, Phil and Axe after the practice, they were like, "Can we keep him?"
Like a stray
Like
dog.
a
Like a home, get a keep
like a
him.
Oh, no, it was a
puppy.
loose puppy.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
feed him.
Yeah, we'll feed him.
We'll buy him beer. We'll feed him.
Yeah. Because he is quite younger than.
Hey, Ma, look what we found.
Yeah.
You know what? That's actually how I brought home my girlfriend's senior year.
Yeah.
Honest to God. I brought her home and she was behind me. I'm like, "Hey, Ma, look what I found." Can I keep it?" If my mom was still alive, she would say, "Yep, that's what that son of a bitch did."
That's awesome.
That's good.
So how did you get involved? You've been just a few years. 3
I-
years? 3 years, I say?
Yeah. I was with the cover band,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw a Facebook post, and it was Phil's Facebook post, and they were looking for a new lead singer because their other lead singer got sick.
No, that was he had quit career stuff.
Yeah.
Conflict.
It's the time
We were
constraints
pushing
were-
for more touring and recording and time, and didn't have it. So
Yeah.
Okay. And so they were looking. I said, "I suppose you'd be looking for maybe a female vocalist," and they're like, "Well, send us some of your stuff." So I had to figure out how to do that, and I uploaded it and sent them a link, And it was like 10 minutes later, they're like, so when do you want to come audition?
But she's not telling you the whole
Yeah, let me
story.
tell you that part of the
Awesome.
story. When we got the files, she sent a cover version of Immigrant Song. Zap. Led Zeppelin.
Really?
Yeah. I took like one listen.
Yeah.
I called Phil. I'm like, you won't believe this. I mean, like it was like literally, it was spot on. I'm like, you got to hear
Really?
this. I'm like, so we had her come up the next day. I was like, get her in here now.
We'd
I
never.
had to learn the
we-
whole album in a week.
And we'd never worked with a female vocalist before.
Yeah,
all the
that
guys,
was-
everybody
You've
was,
never had a
was,
female
was,
vocalist.
guys in the band, so
Really?
it was, it was something different. But like I said, once we heard the covers stuff she did,
It was like, yeah.
it's like, okay, you're hired. When do you want to start?
Yeah, it was spot on.
So when she sent it, when you heard the female, did you guys talk? Say, should we take a listen? Should we listen for a female, or were you really looking for a guy?
Honestly, I mean, I guess subconsciously just expected a male vocalist because that's what we'd always done.
Right.
But there was no real agenda involved either way. I mean,
Okay.
when I got the email and it was like, hey, you guys interested in female vocalist? I'm like, send them, let's see what you got. I mean, music's music,
Right.
I mean, I want to hear what you can do. I wasn't expecting what I got when I opened it.
not at all.
And this is props to Eve because, I mean, first of all, I think Immigrant Song, anyone that sings, that's a very difficult song to
Yes.
cover. Any plant really, but that particular song is very complex vocally, and it just nailed it. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Because we've done a lot of covers in our day,
Yeah.
and a singer
In a
or two
Yeah.
in a minute, and I'm like, no, get her up here now.
Yeah.
And you had a week?
And a week to learn their
Yeah.
album.
Holy shit!
So
And
I
she did.
I had to look
Really?
at,
Yeah.
had to have the lyrics, but I had the melody and everything down.
No, honestly, we didn't believe her. She was like, I don't have a whole lot of experience in rock bands. And I'm like, no. I'm not biting. I'm like,
Yeah.
we'll work with
which
you.
we came to find out later, she was basically a karaoke queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And
Ah.
that
Yeah.
kind of led to the the vocal ability.
Yeah, I honestly, I didn't
Yeah,
believe
it
it. I
was-
was like, no, you
yeah,
gotta
it
be
was-
kidding.
yeah,
Come on, man.
Man,
Come on.
It was like a month or so ago. We had another gig in Chattanooga, and for some reason they had the karaoke night the same night as the band, but
Yeah.
that was her actual warm up, was going and singing karaoke.
It was so bizarre. Like here's the room where we're all playing as bands. Right next to it, they had a karaoke thing going on. I was like, why not?
So she goes.
I was like, Kevin, did check see, are we on yet? No.
Yeah.
So and when I finally came up in queue, I did Dream On.
Yeah, she melted her face.
Yeah, that was
smashed it.
unbelievable.
But I was already hooked at the Zep, so
Yeah.
I was done. I was like, I don't want to hear anything else. But no, I listened to them all. They were good.
Yeah.
Really, really good range of covers. And
That's
it was
cool.
a very good presentation.
That's good.
But the week to learn the album is what really sold the deal, though, because
I
I
did
was
my
like,
homework.
That's
you
crazy.
know,
Yeah,
she
that is-
came prepared. She knew the lyrics and she knew the grid. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm very well prepared.
That's cool. That's cool. Now you guys you said you've been together since the 9th grade,
yeah.
and it,
Long time.
yeah.
We'll just say a long
A
time.
minute.
Long, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You did a couple things, yeah.
Let's give them a hint, okay? We've seen Rush like what, 5 times?
We'll just say we saw Rush on the Hemispheres tour.
Yeah.
So
And it was like one of the
that
first shows
kind
on
of
the
dates
tour.
it.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah.
we were still high school kids then.
Yeah, we were. Give us that. We were in high school.
Yeah, we were
But,
in high school.
yeah.
So.
well, I
Yeah.
mean, I'm in the same age group as you are, so yeah,
Right on.
we're very close in
Yeah.
age, and
I started out as
Same
the
era.
sound guy for his original band in high school.
He was
Well,
the only guy that had a PA.
I was the cool kid for all the musicians because my dad had a van
Yeah.
and he had
Yeah,
PA because he was in a bluegrass
Yeah,
band.
his father was a musician.
Yeah, my father was a musician, sang tenor and played the mandolin in the bluegrass.
no kidding.
Yeah.
So when that band that he was in broke up, they needed a bass player.
So you just jumped in, huh?
You were like,
So
hey.
but I didn't learn how to play bass. I learned how to play songs on the bass.
In the first version,
So in the early days, it was like I just learned songs. That's all I knew. And I knew how to tune it.
it's one of those
Yeah.
bandisms.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
in the first incarnation of that band, it was called Image, right? The high school band.
Uh-huh.
And we had this like monster guitar player that like the stoner dude who was just like major shredder of the era, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he could play in the day. It was all Freebird, Southern rock type stuff,
Right.
What we call classic rock now. And it was like, you know, this guy just ripped it. Well, he did a couple shows and he quit. Of course, so then another guy stepped in with the guitar. I stepped in. We was like, we're going to do for bass player because I was the original bass player.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do for bass player? And I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah. I know a guy.
I was like, come on, Phil, you can learn
Yeah,
this.
you can do this.
So literally, we taught Phil like the songs
The
for
set,
the
yeah.
the set. I didn't teach him all the other stuff. I just taught him to play the songs for the set in like a couple of months, and he filled in on a show, and I was like, yeah, this is going to happen.
So you just literally, you didn't
And I learned the other stuff as I went.
Right.
But I mean, it was like that's all I knew. I just knew the song.
That's
But
all
he-
you did, just a song.
But he did it well, because like he just kind of had this innate musical thing,
Yeah.
and probably some genes involved there, and he
Well,
just,
yeah, your
he,
dad-
And I grew up listening to that kind of
he
the
just
bluegrass.
took it right
and
in,
stuff,
man.
so
But
yeah, that
I
is
was ready. I
cool.
kind of ready.
sound guy to performer.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up listening to rock, and then when I
Right.
came home from Desert Storm,
Yeah.
my cousin was in a rock band
Yeah.
in '91. So I went on tour with them, being
Yeah.
just because I couldn't work. There was no back then. They didn't have transition teams and shit for people
Right.
to come on, So I didn't know what to do. My cousin said, "Hey, come tour with us." So I would carry an amp, and I had my credentials. I carry an amp and put it down, hit the bar, and I can say I actually did the I'm with the band thing.
Right.
You
I'm
know?
with the band. It's like, yeah, I'm with the band.
I'm with the band. I'm
With the
roadie.
band.
Roadie, that's me, yeah. But so I grew up listening to different
Yeah.
locals,
Right,
singing
right,
bands,
right.
and then when I started this 8 years ago, I
Right.
kind of I went back and I talked to Steve, my cousin Steve, and I'm like, hey, I got some bands, let's listen to them and see, what you think. So him and I would, but he moved off to Nebraska, and so I can't really collaborate listening, but now I have that ear. I can hear
Right.
it, because he taught me
Sure.
how to do it, and I heard a lot since 1991. So that's why when I started the radio station, I
Right.
get a lot of bands now.
Oh, yeah.
I do a New to You Friday every Friday
Very cool.
because I get like 20 new bands that send me from all over the world every
Right.
week.
Nice.
So I mean, I just got new bands from Argentina and Brazil and
Wow,
Iceland.
yeah.
Nice.
So it's it's fun, but when I come do this stuff, this is what I like to do. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
going out and talking to
Definitely.
bands that are touring and
Yeah.
stuff. So, but so you guys you said you're going home now after this,
Right.
and then doing tour after, and then
We've got a couple more runs. Then I think, like I said, probably around the end of November, it's going to slow down. We're going to
Okay.
limit to mainly local.
and then
regional
go
stuff.
and then hit
Yeah.
studio and stuff. And,
Yeah, start working on some new
Studio
material.
and
this
some
month.
writing and arranging new songs and
Okay.
yeah.
All right. What time do you guys go on tonight?
I think 9. We're scheduled
9?
for
Yeah,
9,
I
but
think so.
There's been some changes in the lineup, so I don't honestly.
Yeah, because a few bands dropped
I'm not
out.
sure.
so-
Yeah, probably a little earlier now. So.
Okay. All right. Well, I will let you guys go and enjoy the first band and enjoy the keg that they got over there.
Right on.
Damien brought, and I think Damien went out to
Get some more
buy
stuff.
buy more stuff. Just more
Stuff.
Yeah. But I appreciate your time.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Whenever
Thanks
you
for
guys
having
come
us.
through, please give me a call.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Anytime that you guys, and I want to tell you before you go, we have an app called Asgard Connect.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
And what it does is it connects touring bands like you
Yeah.
with hosts where you
Oh,
can
sweet.
go and sleep, where you
Right.
can take showers,
Great,
you
great.
can
Oh yeah, that's
go
great.
stretch out, even
That's
if
gold
it's
right
floor
there.
space,
Yeah.
they give you floor space. Like people come to my house all the time. I have bands come through all the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they just, I had a band come in at 5 in the morning, they hit the floor and they were sleeping.
None.
That was it. I had a band come in one night, it was like, I don't know, 2 in the morning, and I told them, half of you probably take a shower now, half in the morning. They all took showers, they ran my hot water heater out, but they didn't care. They just wanted a shower. That's all they wanted. And I'm like, dude, you guys, there were 6 of them. So, and I have a room that my daughter uses. She lives with me, but she'll give it up. She usually gives it up for the women. So we have, next just for the girls.
That's great.
So if anytime you guys are coming through, check out Asgard Connect, and when you're on tour, give them a couple days, let them know, and
Yeah,
go.
that sounds fantastic.
So yeah, it's a free download.
When you run these, we'd like to get the link. We can.
Oh,
put-
I definitely send it to you.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
When I get it edited up and all done, yeah, I will
Yeah,
send
have
it to you.
everyone hit us on Facebook, www.
Yes, but it's not like
Dot.
really sound
Okay, let me try this again. I wasn't prepared for you. You go to Facebook, it's Scarlet Revolt WV.
Right.
You go to, right, and if you go to our website, it's scarletrevolt.com.
Right.
Okay.
You go to Reverb Nation, it's Scarlet Revolt Band.
Okay.
They're all different.
All three are
You're
different,
welcome.
and you're very welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome for that.
So go check them out. Buy their merch, buy their album, so we can get them on tour more often. And then you'll be able to see them, and everybody else will be happy. So check them out. We'll see you back here at Damien's Den in just a little bit. This is Asgard Radio.
Cool.